Morning, grade 6. How are you today? Today we are going to take Unit 15, Part 2. Where does our rubbish go? Where does our rubbish go? Lesson 3 and 4, Part 2, Unit 15. Let's start with our new words. Number 1, remember. Remember. Remember is a verb. It means to keep something in your mind. To keep something in your mind. Number 2, remind. Remind. Remind is a verb. It means to help someone to remember something. To help someone to remember something. Number 3, poem. Poem. Poem is a noun, means the short lines of writing like a song. The short lines of writing like a song. Number 4, poet. Poet. Poet is a noun. It means someone who writes poems. Someone who writes poems. Number 5, icy. Icy. Icy is an adjective. It means full of ice. Number 6, slimy. Slimy. Slimy is an adjective. It means thin, and the opposite of thin is thick. So the opposite of slimy is thick. 7, smoky. Smoky. Smoky is an adjective. It means full of smoke. Number 8, bony. Bony. Bony is an adjective. It means very thin. Again, bony is an adjective. It means very thin. Number 9, stony. Stony. Stony is an adjective. It means full of stones. Full of stones. Number 10, wavy. Wavy. Wavy is an adjective. It means in the shapes of waves. In the shapes of waves. Number 11, shady. Shady is an adjective. It means a place away from the direct sun. Shady is a place away from the direct sun. Number 12, household. Household. Household is a noun. It means a group of people, often a family who lives together. A group of people, often a family who lives together. Now we have finished reading the new words of lesson 3 and 4. Now we are going to take the grammar, the question tag. Please pay attention with me and concentrate with me. In the question tag, we put the question at the end of the sentence. Before the question tag, we put comma, and at the end, we put question mark. Don't forget, before the question tag, put comma, and at the end of the question tag, put question mark. If the sentence is positive, we changed it in the question tag into negative, from affirmative into negative, or from positive into negative. When we found the helping verb or verb to be, am will change into am not, is will change into isn't, are will change into aren't. So if the sentence is affirmative or positive, we changed it into negative. Don't forget to change it from affirmative into negative, or from negative like this into affirmative or positive. If we found in our sentence is, we changed it into isn't. Weren't, we changed it into were. But if we don't found is or am or are or were or was. We found the verb like comes. We found the verb like saw. We found the verb like play. If we found the verb with S, don't forget to put does. So the sentence here is affirmative, so we will change does into doesn't. Here the verb is in the past, so in the past we put did. But here the sentence is affirmative, so we will change did into didn't. Here in the last sentence, the verb is infinitive, so we will put do. But the sentence here is affirmative, so we will change do into don't in our question tag. So, number 1, don't forget to put before the question tag comma and after the question tag put question mark. Number 2, look at the sentence. If the sentence is affirmative or positive, don't forget to change the question tag into negative. Number 3, if we found the verb infinitive, we will put do. Don't forget to look at the sentence. If the sentence is affirmative, so we will change do into don't. If the verb is in the past, like so, don't forget to change from affirmative into negative, like didn't. The last sentence, the verb is play. Play here, infinitive, so we will put do, but the sentence here is affirmative, so we will change do into don't. Then we put the subject. Here the subject is it, we will put it at the end. The subject is he, we will put he at the end. The subject is they, we will put they at the end. The subject here is a noun, hala. Hala is a noun, we will change hala into she. Here the subject is we, so we will put we at the end of our question tag. It's hot. It is hot today, isn't it? He comes from England, doesn't he? They weren't dancing, were they? Hala saw the line, didn't she? We play tennis in the club, don't we? Here we have some questions about the question tag. We wanted to put here the question tag in the following sentences. Before the question tag, we will find the comma, and at the end of the question tag, we will put question mark. Here we found didn't, so we will change it from into negative into affirmative. So we will change didn't into did. So the answer will be did, then we put the subject you. So the answer will be did you. Anna was wearing a red dress. Here we found was. Was here is affirmative. We will change it into negative. So was will be wasn't. Then we put the subject. Anna here is a subject. We will put instead of Anna the pronoun she. So the answer will be wasn't she. It's a lovely day. We found is, but is affirmative. So we will change it into isn't. And the subject is it. So the answer will be isn't it. The actor comes from England. Here we didn't find am or is or are or was or were. We found here the verb with s. We said before, if we found the verb with s, put instead of it does, but the sentence here is positive or affirmative, so we will change does into doesn't. So the answer will be doesn't, and the actor we will put he. So the answer will be doesn't he. He discovered all the truth. Here discovered the verb is in the past, so we will put dead. But the sentence here is positive or affirmative, so we will change dead into didn't. So the answer will be didn't he. The pen wasn't flew, so we will change wasn't into was, and the noun here is the pen. We will put, instead of the noun the pen, we will put the pronoun it. So the answer will be was it. You don't play the piano. Here we found don't. We will change don't into do. Excellent. So the answer will be do, and then we will put what? The subject you. Excellent. So the answer will be do you. Rubbish smells horrible. We found here the verb with S, so we will put, instead of the verb, does. But here it's an affirmative sentence, so we will change does into doesn't. Then we put the subject. The subject is rubbish, so we will change rubbish into a pronoun it. So the answer will be doesn't it. The children weren't late. Question number 9. The children weren't late. We found weren't in negative, so we will change weren't into positive were, and the children is a noun, so we will put, instead of it, they, so the answer will be were they. Number 10, you will like ice cream, so we will change like the verb into do, but don't forget to change do into don't. Excellent. So the answer will be don't, then we put the subject you, so the answer will be don't you. Look here, it's the answers of page 74. Add a question tag. Number 1, you didn't take the exam, so the answer will be did you. Number 2, Anna was wearing a red dress. The answer will be wasn't she. Number 3, it's a lovely day. The answer will be isn't it. The actor comes from England, so the answer will be doesn't he. Number 5, he discovered all the truth. The answer will be didn't he. Number 6, the pen wasn't full, so the answer will be was it. Number 7, you don't play the piano, so the answer will be do you. Number 8, rubbish smells horrible. The answer will be doesn't it. Number 9, the children weren't late, so the answer will be were they. Number 10, the last question, you like ice cream, so the answer will be don't you. Now we have finished lesson 3 and 4 in part 2. Now we are going to take the other page of our language book. We are going to talk about advantages and disadvantages of landfill sites. Here we will begin, or let's start with the advantages of a landfill site. We have to put our rubbish somewhere. Landfill sites are relatively cheap. They are easy to use. Landfill sites are better for the environment than burning our rubbish in the open air. Number 3, some of the gas from landfill sites can be collected and used as energy. But the disadvantages of landfill sites are when rubbish rots, it makes a gas which can be bad for the environment. Some of the rubbish will stay in the landfill site for hundreds or even thousands of years. Some might stay forever. The soil and the water under the ground can be polluted by the waste. No one wants a new landfill site near where they live. because they are dirty, smelly, and noisy places. Lots of traffic comes and goes all day long. Now we have finished the other page in our text in our language book, Unit 15. We have now finished all Unit 15. See you next time and goodbye.